I love it.
Myosha, Gary, Javon, Antoine, Crystal, happy to have you guys here. Let's go ahead and get this scroll shared with all those who know who are normally in here. Look at that. Look at me. Look at me. The DJ over here. I had to run that thing back. It starts so powerful. You get that?
Run it back, run it back.
I had to run it back. Everybody start popping in the room. I got excited. Let's go. Y'all, I think who shares? Y'all know how we do this. Come on now. Let's run the breakdown, point guard.
All right, listen. What I want you to do, I need you guys, first of all, good morning. My apologies. Good morning. But we got to get those shares up. Y'all already know it's 10 to get in. So I need you to share this to your LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagrams, X, Threads, share all over the place. But most importantly, copy the link, send it to a friend who needs to join us in here. This good stuff, man. We got some stuff to share. It's Wins and Intentions, baby. It's Friday. Let me get the sharing while I'm telling y'all to share, right?
Come on, y'all. Oh, 3. That means we got 7 more to get in the game. There's too many people in here not to share. All these billionaires up in here. Man, you know you live and make an impact. Why you up here being selfish?
Let me get the sharing. Don't be
selfish. Say some more. Let's go. Now, y'all know we answer questions practically up in this room. We're going to share how we winning up in this room. If you're in real estate and you're trying to figure out how to catch a break, how to lead generate, how to grow your investment portfolio, how to get off of the ground, you are in the presence of some very highly skilled, top producing professionals. And man, we want to keep moving this room, so y'all make sure you hit that little share arrow down there. Telling you, I don't want to miss it. Y'all gonna be sitting in here tagging their friends, talking about, man, you should have been in this room. Don't do that to yourself.
For sure. Jump in here. But hey, I'm going to challenge the people in this room right now. I challenge you to get up on the stage so that you can be ready to share your wins and intentions when it's time to share. Don't be shy.
They tried to crowd us out. They tried to.
Hey, Henry, what's good?
What's up, Henry dog? You know you in the right place.
At the right time. I love it.
All right, we're going to give it a few more. What we looking like?
We at 9. We need one more. All we need is one.
10 to get in.
10 to get in. Let me see if I got the 10. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, there it is. Let's get it.
There it is. Yes, always first, never the last. All right, take us on. Hold on. Rail's trying to take us on. All right, we in. Let's go.
All right, we ready to get it going?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, let's do this. So listen, I'm going to tell you guys, welcome. You're listening in. This is Real Estate Entrepreneurs, Power Up for Real Estate Entrepreneurs. This is our Wins and Intentions segment. And before we kick things off, we always get it started off with a quote. And guess what? The point guard got the quote today. It's very simple. We're not going to get fancy. But the quote says, nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. So if you're putting things in your head that says you can't be successful, you can't do something, I'm here to tell you that nothing is impossible. I'm going to give you a prime example. This past week, right? Sunday, South Carolina Gamecocks, coached by Don Staley, won the national championship in women's college basketball. Why is that so important? Because it goes exactly with this quote. She went undefeated with a whole new team. All 5 of her starters graduated and went to the WNBA. So she lost all 5 starters. That means the players that were playing the bulk of the minutes went to the WNBA, came back with a new starting five, freshmen, sophomores, just a mixture, but of people that haven't been on the floor. But what happens is, if you believe that nothing is impossible, you work on this when you get on campus, right? You work on things before the championship happens. They did that. They built chemistry. And guess what? They went undefeated. Now, I want to tell you guys, their record, 140-3 over the past couple of years. Nothing is impossible. I yield.
Nothing is impossible, man. I love that. Come on, if you're down in the audience and you joining us in here, please know that you can come up on this stage. There's a hand in your lower right corner. You don't have to be a part of the trial to come comment on that. Go ahead and click that hand, and we're going to bring you up on stage. And if you up here on stage, go ahead and unmic. You got it. You got to hear with your heart. Let's go. And Miss Becky, we got you. We bringing you up here. All right, y'all. Come on, unmic and let it rip. And if you want to come in and chat, you could do that too. You could do that too. So who has one of those testimonies where you feel like, man, it seemed like all of your major players, everything that you used to doing, everything that you've been doing, it seems like it's just not falling in line, and you need that kind of win. You need that kind of victory. You're like, man, I'm making the calls. I'm doing the open houses. I'm putting in the work. I'm scouting out the properties. I'm trying to get them going. Right, I got a goal, and I know I'm on the right path, but I just need somebody to confirm that for me, right? I'm telling y'all, listen to what Sakara said. All of Dawn Staley's starting lineup, they were gone, but yet she went undefeated. Come on, man, how you explain that?
That's all. Listen, nothing is impossible. And the one thing that she says she has uncommon favor. Uncommon favor. I'm telling you, because you got to think about this. If especially in the sporting world, but even think about in your business. If you guys lost the major players, right? If you had a lender that was on point and did everything right? Title company on point, did everything the right way. They got the job done fast for you. If you lost your major players, like, how do you think that even makes you feel, right? You're like, man, what am I gonna do now? Because I'm so used to having my go-tos, and now the go-tos are gone. But sometimes, and I'm not even gonna say sometimes, I'm gonna say all the time, when God closes a door, He's opening one that's gonna be abundantly more than what you've had. And sometimes we're afraid of letting go. But I'm telling you, nothing is impossible. If she can take a group unfamiliar with each other, they go undefeated and actually win the national championship, because that group that she had, the 5 players that went to the WNBA, they lost the game to go to the national championship. This group won it all. I don't know if y'all know the magnitude, but I want you to think about that in your business.
Yeah, man, come on. What you got? I know, Hen Dog, you always got something. I know you inspired. I know your heart moved. I know you got advice. I know you, because you're Henry. Where you at? What you got?
Hey, Mark came up. What's up, Mark? Good morning.
Where Mark at? Let's go.
Hey, give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute, guys. 1 minute.
No worries. And Miss Becky, we're trying to get you up, and of course we're monitoring the chat as well. Devontae Davis. Let's go. He said he fired up in that chat.
I'm trying to tell you.
Let's go.
There she goes. There she goes.
Go ahead, Miss Becky. I didn't admit any.
Oh, good morning, you guys. Sorry I didn't hear y'all saying you were trying to bring me up. I love that quote, but I always add to the end of that, nothing's impossible with God. So everything is possible through Him. I appreciate that quote.
Absolutely. And when you put it together, right, if you just separate the words, if you take the I am off and move it, put a little space in between that M and that P, guess what it says? I'm possible.
Let's go.
All right. You know what? I saw that quote the other day. I missed it quote to Clara, but I think you said something like impossible. You switch the words around. It says impossible. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Nothing is impossible was the quote, but we improvised.
I was reading that the other day, and I was like, look at that. I was like, what are the chances the words have the same letters mixed up like that? That's a beautiful thing there. So it's very inspiring. And I'm just fired up to be on here with you guys today. I haven't really seen you guys too much on Fridays. So, yeah, let's get it going. Happy to be here.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So if there's anybody else that wants to come up on the stage and share, or you know what, drop it in the chat, we will read it aloud. But Coach V, she's modding the room today. Let's get us going.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you guys know that this is Power Up for Real Estate Entrepreneurs, but this is our day of wins and intentions. So whether you've been winning personally, or you've been winning professionally, or maybe you've been failing forward, and out of that failure, you have discovered a win, this is the place where you come up here and you share with us. And then we also are able to help you overcome some of those obstacles that you might be having in real estate. So go ahead and click that hand raise. You're going to come and fall in line, and then we're going to literally go down the line in popcorn style. Well, not popcorn style. We're going to do some organized popcorn, but we're going to go down the line, and you're going to be able to share your wins and intentions. So do not be shy when we get ready and we get to you and call your name to share those wins. So if you're down in that audience, you know you don't belong down there. Come on up here because you've been winning. And it impacts somebody else to see your victories as well and how you overcame some of those things that you've been up against. So do come up here on stage, and then after we're done, we'll leave the forum open for you to ask questions, and then we will answer your questions for you. So let's get it.
Hey, Coach V, I don't know if Lord came up to say something on the quote or wanted to fall in line with wins and intentions.
Okay, Lord.
Hey, how you guys doing? I just wanted to let y'all know that there are wins and intentions, like I said, out there. Ultimately, it's about getting out there and maximizing the opportunity that's in front of you. I'm getting ready to hit the market with a listing, a luxury estate up in Treviso, Texas. It'll hit the market at 1.45. But I'm going to let you guys know that there's opportunity out there, and you need to get out there, maximize your opportunities. You don't want to be having to get ready. You want to stay ready, so you don't got to get ready, you know what I mean? And when the opportunity presents itself, maximize yourself, show your value, and ultimately try to get a win for your clients, right? That's what it's about.
Yes, indeed.
Yes,
appreciate you sharing, my brother.
Big time, big time. All right, y'all know how we do. So we're about to fall in line. Looks like I'm first in place. If you guys have wins, and you cannot come up, maybe you're at work, maybe you're busy, whatever, there's no excuse not to share. Share it in the chat. Find that little chat bubble on your left side and go ahead and post it there. And we'd love to share your win with you. Let's get it. So, it's Coach V from DFW, and all we do is win, win, win. Really excited about what our team has been able to do. We have officially 27 listings and purchases on our board that we are working to get closed. We have a couple of other clients who are getting ready to go under contract as well. My husband and I are working with a partner, one of our contracting partners, and we're buying up real estate in the DFW, and we are allowing people to live in their homes literally mortgage free. All they have to pay is their taxes and do their repairs. And so it's really powerful to be able to have a circumstance like that where if somebody's tired of paying a mortgage, maybe they're getting older, they don't have children to back them up, they don't want to leave out of their house or things like that, we're there in the cut, ready to give them that opportunity. So really glad to be blessed, to be a blessing. Also been able to get a lot of wisdom and knowledge and discernment from God and crack the code on a lot of different things that financially that I'm going to be sharing up and coming, making progress through my book, writing a book for my dad as well, and just seeing literally all the gifts of God unfold. And I already know it's about to be monetization season. Hallelujah, hallelujah. The Lord knows we be giving. Thank you, Lord. All right, so Really excited about that. My intentions are to continue to be organized, to create structure for creativity. Sometimes we get so busy working, we start to get trapped on a hamster wheel. Y'all get off that hamster wheel. Get out of that hamster wheel and get into the fold, because, man, I'm telling you, financial victories are there. There are all types of things that you've been asking for that's ready for you to access it, but you got to be in the right crowds. You got to be where your dreams is somebody else's reality. That's where I'm at every single day. So that's my intentions. I'm going to keep eating breakfast with champions, and I'm going to keep training and coaching and mentoring brilliant minds who are prospering, who will be top producers in this season like none other, because I'm going to keep praying for them too. Takara, it's on you.
Hey, it's Takara, the point guard, but you already know you got to pay attention, right? So listen, Coach V, I'm proud of all those wins, man. That is awesome, because I know you've been sowing the seeds, right? You've been sowing the seeds, you've been nurturing the seeds, and now they're just coming to fruition. It's harvest season for you, so I'm proud of that. Hey, it's Q2, guys, and Q2 has been shaping up to be great. Phone has been busy with clients trying to either purchase or sell, which is awesome, and definitely loving it, because I made my goal to go more into the investment space, the real estate investment space. And it has been happening. That phone has been ringing. So we're going to continue to keep answering those calls, putting ourselves in situations and opportunities that we can maximize, right? It's all about giving our clients the best that we can. Also have more speaking engagements coming up. That is something that I wanted to do. Also been doing Zoom trainings with other agents. Also something I wanted to do. So those are our wins. But I got another win from social media, man. Facebook has now offered me the subscription feature. So if y'all see a subscription come through y'all DMs, don't worry about it. That's just me going on and subscribe, right? But my intentions is just to keep it going, keep getting new clients, keep nurturing them, keep making an impact. And like Coach V said, all we going to do is win. Mark, I got a behind the back pass to you. It's on you.
Oh, good stuff, Takar. You know that I'm gonna keep an eye out for your Facebook subscription. You know, I just love hearing these new ideas you guys do. I get so stuck in just listing sales, and in my own head. And I think that's the end of the world right there. Just make your calls, get your listings, get your sales. And it's like, you know, what this is bringing me to is I went to an EXP event yesterday, and I was not an event guy. I didn't go to events for like 10 years. I just thought that, look, put my head down to the ground, do what I know, and it worked. But there's a much bigger world out there, and I'm starting to see that, you know, especially when it comes to, and I say this modestly or whatever, but when it comes to helping other people succeed, you know, I was always about, and I still am, about helping myself, and I'm trying to get over that and stop looking to other agents as they're my competition. They're not here to help. They're here to, you know, for me to train them, and then they're going to stab me in the back. You know, I got 20 years of thinking like that because, you know, I don't know. It's just how I thought real estate was. So I'm trying to come around and look at it as, hey, you know, and this is agents in my market that is, you know, hey, you know, we can do this together, you know, there's a bigger picture. So, you know, my win is this, I went to this EXP event by myself. It was an hour and a half from my house. Why? Excuse me. Why? Because I have to, you know, I gotta get those points for Icon. So it forced me to go. You know what I mean? It's funny how EXP's their system, their process, the way they run their company is so great, because when I go there, you know, I got to see people from all over the country, and just hearing them, it just gets me out of my shell. And excuse me, just like you guys kind of get me out of my shell. So that's my win. You know, I'm going to start going to more events here and learning how people are doing things different throughout the country and how they're just winning. And it's just really great. And another win of mine, I capped last week, which was pretty cool. You know, so now I can go to 100%, which is nice. You know, and my intention is to really keep thinking the way I'm thinking here about, you know, not by the harvest that I reap, but by the seeds that I'm planting. And I really got to trust that the Lord is, you know, I really got to trust the Lord, saying, look, I'm not going to put just all my attention into my business, which I'm so used to doing, but I'm going to take a shot and, help other people and not worry about any financial gain that I get from that. And I'm going to do that because I think that's what I'm being called to do. And I'm really wrestling with it. I don't want to say I'm wrestling with the Lord with it, but I'm really wrestling with that idea because that's not what I was trained to do. I guess a good analogy would be like somebody that was, training for basketball their whole life, going into pickleball. It's like, what? I don't want to do this. I don't know if it's a good analogy or not, but I yield. So just a lot of things on my mind this morning.
Hey, good stuff, Mark.
Man, that's good stuff. That's awesome. Let's go, Vic.
Oh, it's funny that you talk about not getting out and being social with other realtors and stuff. I've never done that. I've never been a big person to do that, but I understand the importance of it, and I appreciate your talking about it today. So that gives me courage to do that. And let's see, my wins are that I did have a closing first part of the week. It was a learning experience again. It was a VA loan. They were in another state. They chose a lender that I didn't know anything about. And makes me appreciate the lenders that I have on my short list here that you can sit across the desk from. And education-wise, I went to a 1031 exchange class at a title company yesterday. And I know about 1031s, but it was a great refresher course. My intent are to still get more organized. And I want to say that being on here with Takar, Coach V, and Mark, they're like our cheerleaders. They're like our bright spot. They're like sunshine and excitement. And we have the best leaders across the nation, around the world. Just being here is such a pleasure. Thank y'all so much for being here.
I love it.
Appreciate
Come
it.
on, Nikita. Let's go. I had to throw that heart up there. Let's go,
Hey,
Nikita.
MJ.
What you got for us?
Good morning,
Good
everyone.
morning.
It's your girl, Keita with the Keys, out from Houston in the Galveston County area. One of my wins, or the main win that I'm going to talk about for this week, was I told you guys last week that we took over a 12-unit apartment complex. So now this apartment complex is like low income and Social Security, and they're on disability, a lot of elderly people. So I've been calling them, just trying to get see what issues they have going on inside their units. And on Wednesday, one of the women called me in the morning. So that's a win, because I was like, okay, now they're being comfortable calling me, and basically told me her refrigerator went out. So we were able to replace her refrigerator and another person in the apartment complex refrigerator. And when I tell you, they were so grateful. Like, they were so grateful. The one whose refrigerator went out, we gave her like $50 for her groceries. Like, I've never seen someone smile so big. So that was just a win. It was like so fulfilling for me. So that was just a win, to be in a position to be able to do these things for these people, make their quality of life better, slowly but surely, and just, come to their aid. Because me and my honey bun, our thought is like, do we want our parents or our grandparents to live like this? It is like, we don't. The original owner was the out-of-state owner, so it was time for her to let them go. And, we live around the corner. We hungry. Like, I'm pulling up on you. What's the issue? And it's just really fulfilling that they already love me, and we're able just to bless them like this. It's a beautiful thing. And so my intentions are, next week is my honey bun's birthday. So I plan on giving him all of his flowers, because he's really the driving force behind all of our real estate accomplishments, and just continue this pressure that we're going, and just help people be happier. I yield.
Man, I love that, because what I'm hearing from not only you, Nikita, everybody that shared thus far, is that you're making an impact. You're not concerned about financial gain. You're making an impact, and that is awesome. Mayosha, it's on you.
Good morning. Mayosha over here in Houston. So I have some wins. I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to be quiet, but I've been really working some. Let me just share some motivate themselves, because I've been in real estate for about a few years now. Well, like maybe 2, almost 3. And like, I don't know, this season feels a little different for me. So I've been like really busy, but okay. Since on the market right now, one of which, he's like it's like we have 3 transactions in one. It's like he's leased the place, and now he's about to sell his place, and then the place that he's leasing, he's also gonna buy. So like that's 3 in 1 right there. I just got him in his lease, so that was exciting. This other lady, she was in there the work there, and I was happy.
Oh, my! You're hitting the matrix. You're hitting the matrix. Come back like 5 seconds for us. You was just happy. That's where it broke up at. You were just happy.
Oh no, okay, yeah. I was happy because I was able to help this family find a home before their deadline, because their family is expanding. The lady, she's pregnant. Her husband works from home. It was like a bunch of things they needed, but they weren't able to find, and so I was able to do it because Isha, it was actually her listing, my team lead. Y'all know Isha, but yeah, so it was actually her listing, but we were able to like come together to get them in a home. So that was like really exciting for me, because I love babies. My baby's 3, so I'm like, oh my God, you got a baby in your stomach, the little baby over here running around. Like, yes, let's make sure they're comfortable. But yes, and then I also took that class for the ABR designation. So I did that, and now I'm about to take the my elective, and it's just a bunch of great stuff happening, and I'm learning so much, and I'm getting out there more. I'm like out in the real estate streets more. It's great. Consistency pays off, y'all. It's like, it's a challenge. I don't like saying stuff is hard, but it's a challenge, and you can always overcome a challenge. So yeah. And my intention is just keep going on the path that I'm on, like mindset, and just like keeping it moving, making my calls, sending my emails, getting out here grinding. So yeah, thank you.
Hey, she said something that was so key and clutch. She said, consistency is powerful. And a lot of times we fail because we're not consistent, right? We don't follow up. If all you guys hear is the fortune is in the follow-up, y'all not following y'all shot. Keep following up. Coach V, I'm sorry, I know you had something to say. My bad.
Oh, no, you actually came through. Listen, it reminds me of this book that we read in this 52 book read we had a couple of years back. And one of the books is called Talent is Overrated. Mm-hmm. Y'all ain't read that book, man, go read that book. It's called Talent is Overrated. And pretty much it lets you know that grit, consistency, all of that beats talent on any given Sunday. So let you not gloat in your own human efforts and think that because you know so much that you're going to be successful. That does not mean that you're going to be successful. There are a lot of A students pumping C-class students, F students gas, okay? Because you got to be consistent. You got to show up every day. You got to show like that you want what it has to give. When it pushes you around, you got to push back. And what she said about that consistency, I'm telling you, it's major for you guys to understand that the grit, the time, not the talent alone, is what's going to get you moving forward. So Talent is Overrated by Jeff Colvin. Y'all got to go check that book out. Go check that book out.
I'm going to second you, Coach, because I've always had that quote. I don't even know if it's biblical or not, but I've always had that quote in my office, through the years. And it was, the race is not, what was it? The race is not to the swift, but those that keep running. And that's what kept me motivated when I was 22 years old, competing against people who were like in their 40s and 50s during the baby boomer stage. The race was not to the swift, the people that just started off and, sold $10 million their first year. But it was that guy that just kept doubling his production year after year after year. That's the guy that stuck around. Those guys that were our ladies or whatever, those agents that were just to the swift, they're very swift to get out of the business and go somewhere else too. So yes, I'm just going to second you there.
Come on now. Say that one more time. I need you to quote. Say that scripture one more time.
So the race is not to the swift, but those that keep running.
The race is not to the swift, but those who keep running. And some of y'all, when y'all was growing up, if y'all like me, y'all heard the story about the tortoise and the hare. Okay, the hare just thought because he's fast, he's talented, the tortoise is known for being slow and steady pace, that he was about to run circles around him. So what he do? He took a nap at a tree. And what the tortoise did, everybody knows. He won. That's how it goes. He had to win. So keep that in mind. that you could be doing a lot of work and it can seem like talented people are just running circles around you, but God is going to bring in people who are consistent, who are steady, who keep running the race, that are going to literally overtake people who are swift and talented alone. I'm telling y'all, keep your feet to the metal, keep the pedal to the floor. I want to see you win. Come on, let's go get some more. I had to. Anyways, let me check this chat real quick and see what we got in the chat. All right. Lord said he got a $1.45 million listing coming soon, and he dropped the link for it. Go check it out. Of course, y'all, one of the big wins for the tribe is that we've got a couple of different events that are going on. Number one, we've got Rejuvenate Day that's getting ready to come out. That's going to be on April 26th, where a chance you get to come get your cup filled and all of that on that day. Check that event out and let it minister to you. We want to see y'all there April 26th. And then on April 27th, we get to go give back to the community. I posted that TM Camp link in the chat. We're looking for coaches. We're looking for facilitators, event staff to just come and help us make this a successful day. And then, of course, I do not want to even tap out without plugging your girl, Takara Williams. She be way too modest. She has full court press. I'm talking about going in every day, consistent grit, time, applying those principles that she applied on the court, on the real estate court. And every time I look up a new investment, a new real estate project, something new. So if you're looking into getting into investment, man, investing, this is your girl to lay it out for you. And of course, kudos on our social media wins as well. Y'all, let's go ahead and do what y'all know we do. And if you have a win and you thought about something while we were talking, y'all, do not, please do not sit back there and twiddle your thumbs. Hit that hand raise button or put it in the chat. We still gonna bring you up because we still winning. I got a win from Texas Real Estate Gal over here on our IG Live. Y'all not following the IG Live, make sure you open up your phone and go to the EXP Tribe and follow our page right now. She said she got 3 signed listing agreements in the last 2 weeks. Her intention is to continue to help her clients and help people and guide them in the market. Let's go, okay? Let's get it. All right, y'all. So y'all know what we do on the count of 3. And the 1, and the 2, and the 3. Unmic.
Let's go. Wow.
Let's get it. We don't do nothing but win over here in this tribe. So it is 8:33. We do want to give a couple of minutes, and if y'all don't ask questions now, we're going to shut this room down real fast because that's what it's about. It's about powering up. So if you have questions about this real estate industry, about investing, marketing, building your business, maybe you're new in the industry, you're just trying to figure out what to do in your first 30 days, or maybe you have other concerns, go ahead and ask us right now. You can post it in the chat or you hit the hand raise, come up here. We're going to let you ask the question and we're going to answer it real practical. Come on, we letting it rip. And if you're up on the stage already, I might.
No questions. I put all my listings in the chat though. So
Let's
check
go.
me out over here in Houston.
Check her out. Check her out. I like that. I always love when I hear check me out. Think about Nipsey. Check me out. Let's go. All right. So Mayosha, she put that 10,600 square foot lot she got out there in the Heights in the chat. She put that 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath on South Houston in the chat, and she got that 3-bedroom, 2-bath in Royalwood in the chat. So y'all go ahead, come